CBSE Class 10 Math video solution to sample question paper given by the CBSE board for the board examination to be conducted in 2021. This is the basic version of the paper. We are going to be looking at solution for question number 17. 17 is a group of 5 1-mark questions of which you will have to answer 4 of them. 17, 18, 19, 20, all 4 questions are of this format, plus some information given upfront, and then we will have 5 1-mark questions as part of 17. You have to answer any 4 out of the 5. You have an internal choice for this question. Same holds good for 18, 19 and 20. In this video, we have solution for the 17th question. This question primarily focuses on the chapter surface areas and volumes. Mathematics teacher of a school took her 10th standard students to show Red Fort. It was a part of their educational trip. The teacher had interest in history as well. She narrated the facts of Red Fort to students. But all of this is background information. Then the teacher said, in this monument, one can find combination of solid figures, right? This is where math actually comes into the question. There are 2 pillars which are cylindrical in shape. Also 2 domes at the corners which are hemispherical. 7 smaller domes, obviously hemispherical in shape, are at the center. Flag hoisting ceremony on Independence Day takes place near these domes is what is the information given. So essentially we have narrowed down our focus to hemisphere and cylinder. Surface areas and volumes of these 2 are likely to be tested in this question. Start with part 1. This is the photo of Red Fort, right? The 2 cylindrical pillars the teacher was talking about, these are the 2 cylindrical pillars. The 2 domes, hemispherical in shape at the corners, those are the 2 domes. The 7 domes at the center which are hemispherical in shape are these white 7 domes, right? Let's get started with question number 1 within 17. How much cloth material will be required to cover 2 big domes, each of radius 2.5 meters? The domes are hemispherical in shape. We're trying to cover them with cloth. What's the shape of the dome? The shape of the dome is hemisphere. What is the area of the dome that's therefore going to get covered? That's called the curved surface area of the dome. Curved surface area of a hemisphere is given by this formula 2 pi r square. We are trying to find out how much cloth will be required to cover 2 of these domes. So 2 times 2 pi r square is what we need to compute, where r is equal to 2.5. Plug in the value of pi as a 22 by 7 and r is equal to 2.5. We'll have the answer 2 times 22 by 7 times the 2.5. Let's write it as a 5 by 2. Makes calculation so much easier. So we'll write it as a 5 by 2 times 5 by 2. The 2 and 2 in the denominator get cancelled with 2 and 2 in the numerator. What we have is 22 times 25, which is equal to 550. 550 divided by 7. 560 by 7 is an 80. So this number should be lesser than 80, closer to 80, right? So let's rule out the options which don't make sense. This is greater than 80, this is 25, doesn't make sense. That leaves us with one of these 2 options. 75 times 7 is a 525, whereas we have something more than that. So the answer is equal to 78.57, right? With answer options given, the beauty is you don't need to do actual calculations at all. You can basically eliminate answer options and come to the answer. Choice B is the answer to this question. Let's move on to part 2. It's a very simple part. Write the formula to find the volume of a cylindrical pillar. What's the formula to compute the volume of a cylinder? That is equal to pi r squared h, where r is the radius and h is the height, right? What answer option fits this bill? Answer option A is the correct answer to this question, right? Things don't get easier than this. Let's move on to part 3. Find the lateral surface area of 2 pillars if height of the pillar is 7 meters and the radius of the base is 1.4 meters. Lateral surface area is the curved surface area of a pillar given by the formula 2 pi r h. We're trying to find out the lateral surface area of 2 such pillars. So it's 2 times 2 pi r h. R is equal to 1.4, h is equal to 7. Let's substitute those 2 values and find out the answer. So this is equal to 2 times pi, let's take it as a 22 divided by 7. 1.4 for calculation sake, let's write it down as a 14 upon 10. And then we have height which is equal to 7. 7 gets cancelled with 7. Now what do we have here? We'll cancel this 10 with the 2 and leave it as a 5. 22 times 28 is a 616 divided by 5. 600 by 5 is 120. 16 by 5 is a 3.2. 123.2 is the answer to this question. Which answer option fits the bill? Choice B is the correct answer to this. So 3 parts done. Each part should have taken us probably a minute. Look at the 4th part. How much is the volume of a hemisphere? The radius of the base is 3.5. One hemisphere is what they are asking. Hemisphere formula is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. We know R is equal to 3.5. Let's take the 3.5 as a 7 by 2 for calculation purpose. So this is the 2 by 3. Pi is the 22 by 7 times 7 by 2 times 7 by 2 times 7 by 2. 2 gets cancelled with 2. 7 gets cancelled with 7. A 2 gets cancelled with this 11. So what do we have here? 11 times 49 divided by 6 is what we have. 49 times 11 is 490. 49 times 10 plus 49 which is equal to 539. 539 divided by 6 is the answer. 540 by 6 is a 90. So it will be little less than 90. Greater than 89 in fact. Which answer option fits the bill? That's equal to choice D, right? The correct answer to this question is 89.83 meter cube, right? D is the answer to this question. Let's move on to the fifth part, the last one. What is the ratio of the sum of the volumes of two hemispheres of radius 1 centimeter each to the volume of a sphere of radius 2 centimeters? Volume of two hemispheres. Volume of a hemisphere is equal to 2 pi r cube. So 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this is 2 times 2 by 3 times pi, and r cube is equal to 1 cube. So this is the volume of the two hemispheres, each of radius 1 centimeters. What are we comparing on the other side? Volume of a sphere. This is hemisphere, that's a sphere. For a sphere, the volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 into pi into r cube in our case is equal to 2 cube. We'll have to find out the ratio between these two. 2 times 2 by 3 is a 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 on the left hand side gets cancelled with 4 by 3 on the right hand side. Pi gets cancelled with pi. So what are we left with? 1 cube which is a 1, 2 cube which is an 8. 1 is to 8. Choice B is the answer to this question. Right? All 5 parts were rather straightforward. Part B was the easiest of the lot. Pick the one among the remaining 4, whichever 3 you think makes sense. Answer all of them. If you want to do all 5 also, it's perfectly fine. Even if you made a calculation mistake in one of the ones, the one that's correct is what they will take for calculating your marks. Best wishes for your preparation for the board examination. You would by now, by the time this video is live, we are shooting this video on December 31st, 2020. By the time this video is live, the dates for the board examination should be out. Best wishes, do sincere preparation. The last leg of preparation is the most important one. How well you prepared in the past. If you have done good job of it, wonderful. Even if you have not done a good job of preparing till now, it's perfectly fine. Going forward, in the next couple of months, if you invest a lot of time, it makes a lot of sense. Your board examination marks go a long way. It's not just for getting an admit into the group of your choice for class 11. Your 10th standard marks will be used when they're giving you admission, let's say, into an MBA program at the IIMs. IIMs for their selection process, it's not in engineering, it's not in 12th standard, they are doing it for MBA, postgraduate program. They look at the 10th standard marks, 12th standard marks and your undergraduate marks. So you can't go and correct your 10th standard marks at a later date. So sincere advice, if you have not been preparing well till now, in 2021, with 2021, turn a new leaf, invest a lot of time. 2 months, 3 months, that's all the time that you're going to be investing. 3 months is definitely worth an investment to get wonderful marks in your board examination. Wish you all a very, very happy 2021 and a very successful one too. Stay healthy, stay safe and stay motivated. Before you leave, I want you to do 2 things. 1, sign up at online.maxtute.com to get started with CBSE Class 10 Math online tuitions. It takes all of 5 minutes and less than 3 steps to get started. And second thing, I want you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so that you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Spread the word about this channel to your friends and classmates.